We started early on our trip up to Penstock Lagoon and arrived there just as the ice was starting to melt off the frost-ridden ground. The day itself was glorious, and as we arrived at the shack where we intended to operate for the RD contest, there was a certain sense of optimism amongst all four of us that would set out to achieve what we wanted to for the day. However, that dream was soon shattered by us accidentally breaking one of the anchor points for the antennas. A significant portion of the day was then spent dedicated to the fun and often dangerous game of throwing blunt heavy objects up into the sky to attempt to make a new anchor point, the trick of which is to ensure that you don't get hit when the blunt heavy object makes its way back down. After securing our anchoring point, we went about making our 160 metre dipole. We soon learnt that one element of the dipole is 40 metres long, and that an 8 metre measuring tape will go into that 5 times. Once complete, we then moved on to start making our 80 metre dipole. When using sealant, it is important to seal unused quantities to prevent it from curing. Once cured, it's often difficult to access the unused portion. Once we had gained access to the sealant, we then went about sealing what we call an Acrobat unit, produced by Temtec, a nice little unit which makes it easy to mount dipoles using coax or ladder.
Oh yeah.
With our antenna building complete for the day, we then went about tuning the antennas to make sure they actually worked. One of the rigs we are going to use through the competition is the Yaesu FT847, and with some minor adjustments brought to you by the LDG Auto Tuner, we soon had a nice SWR reading on the bands which we designed the antennas for. Looking around in the sky above the shack where we intend to be doing the contesting, it was starting to resemble more of a large bird's net than actual trees and skies and antennas. By the time we had the antennas down and tuned and then put back up in the sky again, the sun was getting low in the sky and it was getting towards time to go home. Despite our initial hiccups, we managed to achieve a bit today, so the existing Bushcom multiband antenna now has our 160 metre and an 80 metre dipole up there to join. Unfortunately, we all agreed that one day just was not enough time up here to get ready for the RD contest, so we'll probably have an overnight stay sometime pretty soon, as the RD contest is only a couple of months away. As we packed up for the evening, we thought about the RD contest, and then perhaps the Oceania contest, but then there's always a radio contest somewhere.